Kamala Harris is an American politician and attorney who made history as the first woman, first Black American, and first South Asian American to become Vice President of the United States. She was born on October 20, 1964, in Oakland, California. Harris attended Howard University, a historically black college, and then obtained her law degree from the University of California, Hastings College of Law. She began her career as a deputy district attorney in Alameda County, California, and then served as the district attorney of San Francisco and later as the Attorney General of California. In 2017, Harris was elected to the United States Senate, representing California. She became known for her tough questioning of witnesses in Senate hearings and for her advocacy on issues such as criminal justice reform, immigration, and health care. In 2020, Harris was selected as the running mate of Joe Biden, the Democratic nominee for President of the United States. On November 7, 2020, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris were declared the winners of the 2020 presidential election. As Vice President, Harris has taken on various responsibilities, including leading efforts to address the root causes of migration from Central America, promoting voting rights, and advocating for policies to address climate change and infrastructure. Harris is married to Doug Emhoff, who is also an attorney and now serves as the first Second Gentleman of the United States. They have 2 children together. Kamala Harris was born on October 20, 1964, in Oakland, California, to an Indian mother, Shyamala Gopalan, who was a biomedical scientist, and a Jamaican father, Donald Harris, who was an economics professor. She has one younger sister, Maya Harris, who is also a lawyer and political commentator. Harris grew up in Berkeley, California, and attended public schools. She was raised in a household that emphasized education and civic engagement. Her mother, Shyamala, was an active participant in the civil rights movement and took Kamala and Maya to protests and rallies. Harris attended Howard University, a historically black college in Washington, D.C., where she majored in political science and economics. She was a member of the Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority and became involved in student activism. After completing her law degree at the University of California, Hastings College of Law, Harris began her career as a deputy district attorney in Alameda County, California. She then served as the district attorney of San Francisco from 2004 to 2011, and as the Attorney General of California from 2011 to 2017. In 2016, Harris was elected to the United States Senate, representing California. She was re-elected in 2020, but resigned from her seat in the Senate when she was sworn in as Vice President on January 20, 2021. Harris has been a vocal advocate for criminal justice reform, immigration reform, and healthcare reform, among other issues. She made history as the first woman, first Black American, and first South Asian American to become Vice President of the United States, after being selected as Joe Biden's running mate in the 2020 presidential election. As the Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris plays a key role in shaping the country's foreign policy and relations with other nations. Here are some highlights of her international relations: strengthening partnerships with allies. Harris has emphasized the importance of strengthening partnerships with traditional allies, such as Canada and the European Union, and building new partnerships with emerging powers, such as India and Brazil. Addressing climate change, Harris has been a vocal advocate for addressing climate change on a global scale. She has called for increased international cooperation and investment in clean energy technologies. Human rights. Harris has consistently emphasized the importance of promoting human rights and democratic values around the world. She has been a vocal critic of authoritarian regimes in countries such as China and Russia. Immigration. Harris has played a key role in addressing the root causes of migration from Central America, working to improve economic opportunities and security in the region in order to reduce the need for people to migrate. Global health. Harris has emphasized the importance of global health security, particularly in light of the COVID-19 pandemic. She has called for increased international cooperation in vaccine distribution and efforts to combat future pandemics. Overall, Harris has prioritized strengthening relationships with traditional allies, promoting democratic values and human rights, addressing climate change, and addressing global health issues. Kamala Harris has a personal connection to India as her mother was born and raised in Chennai. As Vice President of the United States, Harris has expressed her commitment to strengthening ties between the US and India. During her visit to India in 2017 as a senator, Harris met with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and discussed a range of issues, including security, economic cooperation, and regional stability. She has also met with Indian officials in her capacity as Vice President, including External Affairs Minister S. Shankar. Harris has highlighted the importance of the US-India relationship in the Indo-Pacific region, and has emphasized the need for both countries to work together to address global challenges such as climate change and terrorism. She has also praised India's contributions to the global economy and its efforts to promote regional stability. Overall, Kamala Harris has expressed a commitment to deepening the relationship between the United States and India, and has highlighted the shared values and interests of the two countries.